Did you know that 90% of top performers in any field are skilled at managing their emotions under pressure? Yet, for most of us, emotions like anger, anxiety, and self-doubt often feel like they're in the driver's seat. What if you could take control and turn your emotions into your greatest superpower? In this video, we're diving into Thibaut Meurisse's groundbreaking book, Master Your Emotions, to uncover practical strategies that can transform your emotional life. Stick around, this could be the game changer you've been waiting for. Hey everyone! Welcome back to Book in 10 Minutes. Here you can get self-growth, motivational, and bestsellers audiobooks in 10 minutes. So here is another video for you. Today, we're exploring Master Your Emotions by Thibaut Meurisse, a leading expert in personal development and emotional mastery. In this book, Thibaut doesn't just give you vague advice. He provides actionable, step-by-step strategies to understand, manage, and harness your emotions. Whether you're struggling with stress, self-doubt, or just want to feel more in control, this book is packed with insights that can help. So, let's dive in and uncover the secrets to mastering your emotions. So let's face it, emotions can be overwhelming. How many times have you found yourself reacting impulsively to a situation, only to regret it later? Maybe it was a heated argument with a loved one, a moment of self-doubt that held you back from pursuing a dream, or just a day where everything seemed to go wrong and you felt completely drained. The truth is, most of us weren't taught how to handle our emotions effectively. We either suppress them, letting them build up until they explode, or we let them control us, leading to poor decisions and unnecessary stress. And the impact it has on us is huge. Unmanaged emotions can damage relationships, hinder career growth, and even affect our physical health. But here's the good news. Emotions aren't your enemy. They're signals, messages from your mind and body that, when understood, can guide you toward better decisions and a more fulfilling life. The challenge is learning how to decode these signals and respond in a way that serves you rather than sabotages you. That's exactly what Thibaut Meurisse teaches in Master Your Emotions. Let's explore how you can start taking control today. Alright, let's get into the meat of the book. Thibaut Meurisse outlines several powerful strategies for mastering your emotions. I'll walk you through the key ones with practical examples so you can start applying them right away. Strategy number 1. Understand the purpose of emotions. Thibaut starts by explaining that emotions aren't random, they're there for a reason. For example, fear can protect you from danger, while anger can signal that a boundary has been crossed. The first step to mastering your emotions is to understand their purpose. Ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to tell me? For example, sadness indicates a need for healing or letting go. Joy reinforces behaviors or experiences that are beneficial to you. The key is to decode these signals rather than suppress or react impulsively to them. By understanding the purpose of your emotions, you can respond in a way that aligns with your goals and values. Here is the practical example. Imagine you're feeling anxious about an upcoming presentation. Instead of labeling the anxiety as bad, ask yourself, what is this anxiety trying to tell me? Perhaps it's highlighting a need to prepare more or reminding you to focus on your breathing to stay calm. And here is an actionable tip for you. Keep an emotion journal. Write down what you're feeling when it happened and what might have triggered it. Over time, you'll start to see patterns and better understand the purpose behind your emotions. Strategy number 2. Reframe your thoughts. Our emotions are heavily influenced by our thoughts. If you constantly think negative thoughts like, I'm not good enough, you'll feel anxious, discouraged, or even depressed. Thibaut introduces the concept of reframing, changing the way you interpret situations to create more positive or neutral emotional responses. Reframing doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about shifting your perspective to focus on solutions, growth, or opportunities rather than problems. For example, instead of thinking, I failed at this project, I'm a failure, reframe it to, this didn't go as planned, but I learned valuable lessons that will help me improve. Or let's say you didn't get the promotion you were hoping for. Instead of thinking, I'll never succeed, reframe it to, this is disappointing, but it's an opportunity to identify areas where I can improve and grow. Here's an actionable tip. Keep a journal of negative thoughts and practice reframing them into more positive or neutral statements. Over time, this will become a habit. Practice cognitive restructuring. Identify the negative thought. Challenge its validity. Ask, is this thought 100% true? Replace it with a more balanced or positive thought. Use affirmations like, I am capable of handling challenges, to reinforce positive thinking. Strategy number 3. Practice emotional detachment. One of the most powerful tools Thibaut shares is emotional detachment. It is about creating space between yourself and your emotions. It's the ability to observe your feelings without being consumed by them. Thibaut compares emotions to clouds passing in the sky. They come and go, but they don't define you. This skill is especially useful in high-stress situations, where impulsive reactions can lead to regret. By detaching, you can respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. A practical example you can follow is, if someone criticizes you at work, instead of immediately feeling defensive or angry, pause and observe your emotions. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Is this criticism valid? How can I respond constructively? Here's an actionable tip for you. In daily basis, you should practice mindfulness meditation to develop the habit of observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Use the stop technique. Stop what you're doing. Take a deep breath. Observe your thoughts and emotions. Proceed with intention. Strategy number 4. Build emotional resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and emotional resilience is what helps you bounce back. Thibaut emphasizes the importance of self-care, mindfulness, and cultivating a growth mindset. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and handle life's challenges with grace. Thibaut explains that resilience isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you can develop through consistent practice. Key components of emotional resilience include self-care, prioritizing your physical and mental well-being, mindfulness, staying present and grounded, and a growth mindset, viewing challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. For example, you audition for a big role but get rejected. Instead of feeling discouraged, you acknowledge your emotions, demonstrating mindfulness. You take a break and refocus as an act of self-care, then analyze what to improve, showing a growth mindset. You prepare better and land a great role next time. An actionable tip for you is, create a resilience toolkit. Daily exercise to boost mood and energy. A gratitude journal to focus on the positives. A support network of friends or mentors to lean on during tough times. Strategy number 5. Use visualization and anchoring. Thibaut introduces techniques like visualization and anchoring to help you shift your emotional state. Visualization involves imagining a positive outcome or feeling, while anchoring is about creating a physical trigger, like touching your wrist, to remind yourself of a desired emotional state. These techniques are especially useful in high-pressure situations, like public speaking or job interviews, where you need to feel calm and confident. The practical example you can use is, before a big presentation, visualize yourself speaking confidently and receiving positive feedback. Pair this with an anchor, like pressing your thumb and forefinger together, to reinforce the feeling of confidence. An actionable tip for you. Practice visualization daily. Spend 5 to 10 minutes imagining yourself succeeding in a specific situation. Create an anchor by associating a physical action, like touching your wrist, with a positive emotion, like calmness or confidence. Strategy number 6. Take action despite your emotions. Finally, Thibaut reminds us that we don't have to feel motivated to take action. Often, action itself can change how we feel. This is especially important when dealing with procrastination or self-doubt. The idea is to start small and build momentum. Once you take the first step, you'll often find that your emotions follow suit. Here is an example you can use in day-to-day life. If you're feeling unmotivated to exercise, commit to just 5 minutes of movement. Once you start, you'll likely find that your energy and motivation increase. An actionable tip for you is, use the 2-minute rule. If a task feels overwhelming, commit to working on it for just 2 minutes. Often, starting is the hardest part. You can break tasks into smaller, manageable steps to reduce resistance. Out of all the strategies Thibaut shares, there's one that stands out as a game changer, and that is emotional detachment. Because it gives you the power to observe your emotions without being controlled by them. Imagine being in a heated argument, and instead of reacting impulsively, you pause, take a deep breath, and respond calmly. Or picture yourself facing a setback, and instead of spiraling into self-doubt, you remind yourself, this is temporary. I can handle this. This single skill can transform your relationships, your career, and your overall well-being. It's not about suppressing your emotions, it's about understanding them and choosing how to respond. When you master this, you'll feel more in control, more confident, and more at peace, no matter what life throws your way. So, let's recap. Thibaut Meurisse's Master Your Emotions teaches us that emotions are not our enemies. They're tools we can learn to use effectively. By understanding their purpose, reframing our thoughts, practicing emotional detachment, building resilience, using visualization and anchoring, and taking action despite how we feel, we can take control of our emotional lives. Mastering your emotions isn't about never feeling angry, sad, or anxious. It's about managing those feelings in a way that serves you. When you do this, you'll find that you're more resilient, more focused, and better equipped to create the life you want. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Now, it's your turn to tell me what's one emotion you struggle with the most, and which of Thibaut's strategies are you excited to try? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights on personal growth and emotional mastery.